Hi, I'm Cari Palmer, and I am coming out of the closet. I've written two books that are published. I've written seven books completely. The bridge is done. I'm going to figure out how that thing's going to get published. But in the interim, I want to tell you a little bit about the books that I've written. Becoming Immaculate was written for my sister, and it was about my entire spiritual journey, how I went from discovering the first nugget to where I just went all the way. I just kept going until I found the end. And there is an end to a spiritual journey. When you get to the end, you get to live from heaven in a skin bag. And that is all described in Becoming Immaculate. After I wrote that book and I thought I was done writing, the book came through me in less than 3 weeks. This talks about, well, first of all, the first thing I do in here is I rewrite the 10 commandments. I rewrite the 10 commandments based on what came through the sky, the new version, because the stuff in the old Bible is like antiquated. And the Bible does say man is not, it's okay for a man not to marry because where you marry, there's going to be oxen. Where there's oxen, there's going to be herds. Yeah, the Bible doesn't say you need to marry. And this, all of my work tells you that no, lifetime contracts, no, we do not marry somebody and have children and start a family. That's not the way we go. And that is introduced in this book. Man is running his own nest. This came through me before Joe Biden dropped off, Kamala, whatever Harris stepped in. Trump was in the act. Everything was going crazy. This book came through me in 3 weeks, predicts the fires in LA, predicts all the stuff going on. This is the prequel to The Bridge. You need to read Man is Running His Own Nest, manisrunninghisownnest.com. Check it out. Becomingimmaculate.com, From Abused to Zen in One Lifetime. That's the other one. The Bridge is finished. I now get to have a life and I get to start traveling and speaking and waking this very sleepy planet up. The herd will be thinned. We do not want that layer of people that say, I just want money, 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 and I want a simple life. No, you will go. You'll go. You're disappearing. We don't want you. We want the people who can pull up the sleeves, who know how to clean toilets, who know how to get dirty, who know how to make things and make things happen. That's going to be who moves on to the new world. The rest of you, bye bye. We don't want you here. And one thing about my book that will drive you crazy, Becoming Immaculate, was the first book I wrote. It was through Balboa Press. They did a great job. And they said, okay, do you want to do the editing package? No. I'm like, what am I thinking? No, I did not want the editing package. And I did not know why. And this is huge. You believe in perfection. You believe things should have a perfect way of being, like humans, perfect humans. No, there are no normal. There's nothing normal in the world. There is no perfection. And so you read a book like Becoming Immaculate and you get to an error, like a typo or an extra comma, because AI likes to throw in commas for everything, where you are in your life is going to tell you how you feel. If you are like, oh, I expect perfection, it's like, who dares publish a book that's not perfect? God, because you need to see where you are. If you're reading a book that can explain how you can become this and you're affected by an extra comma or a typo, then it's pretty implied. That's on you. So this is the first unedited book to hit the streets. When we do the audible recording, you won't hear the errors. But that doesn't matter. When you read it, if it affects you, you need to see where you are and why are you judging a book that talks about a journey that takes you to being immaculate. You might want to check that out, huh?